From the Gospel according to John chapter 11, verse 45 to 57, many of the Jews who had come to visit Mary and had seen what he did believed in him, but some of them went to the Pharisees to tell them what Jesus had done. Then the chief priests and Pharisees called a meeting. "Here is this man working all these signs," they said, "and what action are we taking? If we let him go on in this way, everybody will believe in him, and the Romans will come and suppress the holy place and our nation." One of them, Caiaphas, the high priest that year, said, "You do not seem to have grasped the situation at all. You fail to see that it is to your advantage that one man should die for the people, rather than that the whole nation should perish." He did not speak in his own person, but as high priest of that year, he was prophesying that Jesus was to die for the nation, and not for the nation only, but also to gather together into one the scattered children of God. From that day onwards they were determined to kill him. So Jesus no longer went about openly among the Jews, but left the district for a town called Ephraim, in the country bordering on the desert, and stayed there with his disciples. The Jewish Passover was drawing near, and many of the country people who had gone up to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves were looking out for Jesus, saying to one another as they stood about in the temple, "What do you think? Will he come to the festival or not?" The chief priests and Pharisees had by now given their orders. Anyone who knew where he was must inform them so that they could arrest him. Points to reflect on. How do we respond when we witness God working in powerful ways? Do we believe and draw near, or do we resist because it disrupts our sense of control? Are there areas in our lives where we prioritize comfort or status over truth? Like Caiaphas, do we sometimes speak or act without realizing how God might actually be using even our flawed intentions for his greater plan? Stories like this remind me how deep the gospel really is. If you want more real talk like this, you know what to do.